My name is Tiffany. I'm a third year at ICO and I identify as Asian. Being multilingual, I think, means a lot in terms of like growing up as a child and wanting to fit in with everyone else, being like, why do I have to learn Chinese? Like, I am an American. I can just get by with just speaking English. And as a kid growing up, my parents would be like, no, you have to go to Chinese school. And I was like, I want to be like the other kids and go play on the playground on Saturday mornings. When I was a kid, I like brought home cooked food to lunch, and I was probably like 7, so I was like in 2nd grade, and I literally just had a hard-boiled egg and some noodles. And the kid next to me, who was Caucasian, was making fun of me and being like, oh my gosh, that's so stinky, that's so smelly. And I'm like, it's just an egg, like, it's a hard-boiled egg. And he'd be like, oh, get that out of here, like, you don't belong to sit at this table with us. And I was like, okay then. So I just like moved and sat at a different table. For the longest time I was like, okay, like, Mom, don't pack me any more school lunches, like I'm just gonna eat pizza and hot dogs at the school caf instead, kind of thing. And it wasn't until later on just like understanding that like while if my mom's like love is poured into like making home cooked food for me, and like understanding that I guess from the cultural part of like how my mom expresses love is maybe not the same as how other Americans would, or their parents would express their love to their kids. So I didn't understand that until like graduating high school, probably. Like I always tried wanting to fit in to like the American culture, and like just understanding that like I don't have to fit in to feel like I belong. I really have to thank my mom for just like forcing me to just go to school and just sucking it up for a few years. And it definitely, as I'm growing older and just being able to communicate with like elderly patients or like patients who aren't very comfortable with speaking English, just being able to talk to them in like Cantonese or Mandarin is kind of amazing. Because of my mom's experiences with other doctors and primary care providers, like I don't want that to happen to my own patients where they feel like they can't get or communicate what they're really trying to feel across to me. So I feel like being that bridge for the patient is like kind of cool, and being able to see their eyes light up being like, oh, I get it now. Like it's pretty cool. If I were to tell my parents one thing, I would want to tell them that thank you for being so supportive of my journey. Like I was never like that student that was in the honors or like all the AP class programs kind of student. I want to thank them for never like pushing that mentality on me. And I really do appreciate that, because I feel like growing up, just they let me be who I wanted to be. And that was really helped me become who I am today. Just thanking them for always knowing that I was always trying my best. And I think that's all that mattered.